Hey everyone, Professor Alex Schaefer here. I'll be your instructor for the fall 2020 semester in Fundamentals of Reading and Writing. I look forward to working with each of you. Hopefully we have a great semester, we learn a lot, and we have some fun along the way. So I'm making this video today to kind of walk you through our Blackboard course and make sure that everybody understands how we're going to be using it. So without further ado, let me share my screen with you. Okay, people, so here we are in our Blackboard course. I'm going to be going through the sections, showing you how to get to important portions of our Blackboard, so on and so forth. So here we go. Right off the bat, you will always see the announcements section. I will email all announcements to you, so you will get it not only on our Blackboard page here, but also in your student email as well. Definitely read through the opening announcement. There's lots of important information in here, big time. So read through the announcements every single time I send one. Right off the bat, you will need to go to the minimum technical requirements section and make sure that your computer meets the minimum technical requirements in order to run smoothly with this course. All right, if not, you need to make a few adjustments and upgrades as needed. Definitely get a hold of our tech department. Their information is right here. Okay, if you have any problems, they are your contact. It's important to make sure that our computers are going to run smoothly this semester because this is an online course, obviously. So below minimum technical requirements and announcements, we have Meet the Instructor. This is my contact email right here, which is going to be the preferred method of communication for this course. If you need anything from me, if you have any questions, so on and so forth, send me an email. I'll show you how to get to your student email when we finish with Blackboard. My office phone number is below that. I'm in the office 5 days a week, 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and 8 to 4 on Fridays. I'm almost always at my desk. If I'm not, I can call you back pretty quick, but please leave me a message. And some other information about me, should you choose to read it. Next, we have the course syllabus. Very important document. This is pretty much a binding agreement between you and I with how this course is going to go. There's lots of important information in here, definitely a lot. It's all need to know stuff. You must read this. Your first assignment will be based off the syllabus as well, so you absolutely have to do this. To get to the syllabus, as you see here, a blue hyperlink, just click on that and the syllabus will open up in a new page. Okay, fairly simple. Definitely read it closely. If you have questions, let me know before you do that first assignment. Next, we have the course calendar, which populates with assignments as I make them and as I assign them. So here you see you have 2 right off the bat, the Sunday after week 1, all right? We'll look at those assignments here in just a second as well. The calendar is a great way to know what to expect, what's going to be due when, so on and so forth. Next, the textbook section under study resources. This is a course that uses the textbook. We are not going to have you buy it and then not use it, okay? So definitely get it. Mosaics, reading and writing paragraphs, 8th edition. Definitely get the 8th edition, very important. ISBN number below to find it easier. And then also some required materials. You gotta have a USB flash drive to back up and save your work in, all right? This is a good strategy to have as a successful college student. Get your hands on one. Microsoft Word, this is a writing class. You will need a word processor. If you don't have one, Redlands offers students free access to Office 365. So this will get you Word, PowerPoint, Excel, the whole suite, okay? And it's free. If you need help getting access to this, please let me know. I will definitely make sure that you get it all. You will need the Zoom app. Get Zoom. Make sure it's downloaded on your computer. We will be using Zoom this semester from time to time. With that, you will need a webcam as well. Now, we could probably get by without the webcam, but it's preferred. Okay, so try to get your hands on one. And internet access. If you don't have access to the internet, there is literally no way that you can participate in this course. You have to have internet. Below that's the supplemental textbook. You don't have to buy it, but know that it is the Comp 1 textbook, so eventually you will have to buy it. It's a very useful textbook. You can find used copies of Elements of Style all day long for under $10, widely published, widely usable. Get your hands on it. Okay, below textbooks, we have the PowerPoint section. Now, this is a section where I'm going to put a lot of supplemental instruction in. So as you see here, resources for writing, punctuation and grammar, structure stuff, okay? All of the information I put in this section is intended to help you develop your writing skills, okay? This is a section that is going to be more robust in December than it will be now. So I'm going to be adding to it as the semester goes. And every time I do, it will be tied to a lesson or an assignment. And you will also get notification that I've added to it. Below PowerPoints, we have the coursework section. I took a couple of liberties in adding labels to this to make it a little bit easier to navigate. So the first one is what's due when, which is our course schedule, okay? Same thing as the syllabus. You got the blue hyperlink. Click on that. Here's our course schedule. You see all of the deadlines, deadline times, and point values for every assignment in this course. You also have the important dates for the college. So when the college is going to be closed, when important deadlines like ad drop, things like that are coming up, you have access to that as well. Okay. Next, we have the course content section. This is where all instruction will be posted, okay? So at the very top, you have an explanation of the weekly folders. Every week on Sunday, you will get a new folder for the next week in sequence, full of what you will be doing that week in it. Below that, we have a couple of rubrics. The first one is the grading rubric for paragraph assignments, which are your major assignments in this course. And below that, the discussion board rubric for how to see how you will be graded on posting and replying. So I will be using both of these rubrics to grade paragraphs assignments and also discussion board assignments. It's very important that you understand what you're going to be graded upon, what criteria. Not only will this help you potentially do a better job, but you will have a fuller understanding of the assignment and perhaps its usefulness. So definitely look at these before you turn in paragraph assignments and discussion board assignments. Make sure that you get it all right. Below that, some specific instructions of how to post and reply on the discussion board. So read this very carefully. Let me know if you have questions about it. Below that, we have our first weekly folder for week 1. So you will already have access to this. Definitely get in there and take a tighter look than what we're about to. Outside of the folder, you will see click week 1, so on and so forth. With each week, if that's going to change, click on the week to access the content, and then your deadlines, right? The day and the time that it will be due during that week. So we know that this is going to be due Sunday of week 1. So that's this upcoming Sunday, right? Click on the label and you will get into the folder. You'll have sometimes a schedule of what's going on that week. Again, assignments, videos, readings. There will be other information here as well. Sometimes I'll put some supplemental information in here that's too specific for the PowerPoint section, that kind of thing. So again, this is all of your instruction. The course, yes, the course content section is essentially like you coming to class, all right? So that's that section. And again, the next folder in sequence will be unlocked every single week, Sunday morning at midnight. Below course content, we have the discussion board section. We will be doing discussion board posting in this course. Your first one will be due Sunday, all right? Sunday, obviously, after week 1. So when you click on discussions, you will get the instructions, and then you will get a little blue link here to click on it and get to the discussion. I'll briefly walk you through this because it does take several steps. So after we've clicked on that, we're going to click on the discussion that we plan on submitting. And then you will see everybody who has already turned in a discussion board. If nobody has, this will be blank. To turn in an initial discussion board post, you'll need to create a thread by clicking this button right here, create thread. In the subject, put in your last name and the title of the assignment, so discussion 1. And then in the message box, you will type in your discussion answers. to reply. Click on one of your classmates' threads that they've created. I created a thread for this first one, so you could do this to mine if you wanted to. But as an example, click on your classmate's thread and then reply after you've read their discussion post and you're ready to advance the conversation, okay? When you do that, you'll get another message box. When you're finished there, submit, and you're good to go. That's the discussion board, people. Below that, we have the assignment section. Now, this is where you're going to turn in all of your work. As you see here, turn it in. Turn it in here. Fairly simple. You will have instruction outside of the assignment, and then when you click on the label, it will either prompt you to upload a file by browsing your computer. So when you finish an assignment, you got to save it. This is where your USB flash drive comes into play. You'll need to save it and then upload it. Once the file uploads, you will see it appear somewhere around this neck of the woods, maybe even up here, and then click submit, and you're good to go. Other times, like with the syllabus assignment, it will prompt you to start a quiz. So here, simply hit begin to start the quiz. All right, so again, this is where all work in this course is turned in, with the exception of discussion boards. That's the only assignment in this course that you will not turn in through the assignment section, okay? Student grades, so you're gonna check your grades throughout the course of the semester. As assignments are assigned to you, they will populate here, okay? Now, when I'm finished grading them, they will go from this black color font to a blue colored font. When that happens, you can click on it, see what you made, and see my feedback on the assignment, what you need to do to improve, okay? Definitely check your grades, people. Don't let that one slip. Down in the course tools section, Campus Tutoring Center. This is one of the extra credit opportunities in this course. Check the syllabus for more information on that. Really cool thing about the Academic Center for Enhancement Tutoring Center here on campus is that they do online writing and tutoring. Fairly simple process. That information is in this paragraph right here, but the long and short of it is that you will send an email to writing.center@redlandscc.edu. In that email, you're going to attach your work as a Word document. This way, feedback can be embedded in the work so that you can improve. And then also you will need to copy and paste or attach my assignment guidelines or instructions, okay? So definitely check that out and take advantage of it. They do good work in there. Policies and procedures for the college, very important information. You will need to read through all of this, all right? Some of the things that are pertinent to this class specifically: academic integrity, which equates to cheating, and in a writing course, that means plagiarism. So read this, read it carefully. It's the one that applies the most to us in this class. I always like to mention the Americans with Disabilities ADA office. They do great work there. If you have any kind of disability that needs to be on the books so that you can receive an accommodation, please do that, okay? This allows your instructors to meet your needs and make sure that everything is equitable. Definitely do this, it's very important. All of this information, though, people, is important. I didn't point out these two to say they're more important than the rest. They just pertain to this class a lot, okay? All of this is very important information. The Redlands Library, we will be using this occasionally. It's a very useful tool to have. Make sure that you know where that tab is. And then tutor.com. For this class, I would recommend using the Academic Center for Enhancement for tutoring and writing because they do it online and it is a Redlands institution. Tutor.com is third party. They do good work there as well, but I would prefer you to use the Redlands Tutoring Center. And the extra credit opportunity does not apply with tutor.com, okay? So that is our course. And again, I look forward to working with all of you this semester. Definitely do not hesitate to reach out and email me or call me. Students who keep up regular correspondence with their instructors tend to do better in not only writing courses, but in college in general. And this is something that typically translates to the professional world as well. When you have a good working relationship with your supervisor, with your boss, you build a certain level of trust and understanding with one another. You both end up doing a good job because of it. So get in the habit of contacting not only me, but all of your instructors. Make sure that you're keeping up with the weekly course folders. Make sure that you're keeping up with your email. Oh yeah, I told you I was going to show you how to get your email. Let me do that by sharing my screen again real quick. Okay, so here we're at the My Redlands page. You'll need to log into My Redlands. Okay, now that I'm logged into My Redlands, you will see a couple of tabs at the top here. The first one gets you to Blackboard. When you click on that, you're going to have to log back in, and on the username, you're going to have to put your full Redlands email address at redlandscc.edu after first name, middle initial, last name. To get to your email, click on Webmail. Okay, that's all you got to do. From there, it'll open up immediately. Okay, definitely check your email. Students who are checking their email on a regular basis, again, typically do well in college. So again, look forward to working with all of you. I hope we have a great semester together, and we'll see you around. Be safe out there, everyone.